Welcome to On the Fence, the show that's about helping you decide whether or not to spend your hard-earned money on the biggest and possibly best releases. Nick,
Hans.
I don't want to sound like a Catholic priest, but pray.
So, yes.
Bioshock 2.0, people be calling this shit.
Yes, welcome to Prey, everybody. Prey. Release.
Pray it's a good game, am I right?
God damn it. So, yes, Prey was released last week,
Yeah, pretty much.
and I've been trying to play it.
Oh, that's a good
Oh
sign.
god.
So
So,
give away the details too early, Nick.
off the bat, this is developed by the Dishonored guys.
Yes.
It is immediately apparent when you start seeing how grungy some of the people look.
Yeah, they have a very. It's like subtly stylized. The way
Yeah.
the people are kind of. It's almost like a caricature.
I didn't realize this kept all my quick saves.
Oh Jesus.
This is the one. So, Prey is a first-person shooter in the vein of a System Shock or a Bioshock type game, where you're kind of thrust into a enclosed, weird environment. In this case, a space station, and kind of don't really know what's going on, and you just kind of have a mysterious voice talking to you the entire time, kind of trying to guide you about what you should be doing. So similar to say Bioshock, you were in Rapture, and you kind of always had Andrew Ryan talking in your ears.
Yeah.
Prey takes that and literally just says, fuck it, let's do that.
But in space.
Well, yeah, because System Shock was, like, it's obviously very close to System Shock on Bioshock.
Yeah.
So System Shock was in space, and I'd say this is probably taking, I've never played System Shock, but this is probably taking a lot more from System Shock than Bioshock, but it's just, Bioshock is a more recent reference to me.
It seems to be that, because System Shock's gameplay itself is actually a lot more RPG, and quite heavy, whereas this seems to be, yes, the setting of System Shock, but with the gameplay of Bioshock.
Yep.
I've like a lot. I think.
You run out of puppets, huh?
Is that your boy?
Maybe you
Here.
No.
starve.
No. So story wise, bar the what you have said, mysterious space station woke up, don't know what's going on.
Okay, so,
Give us a bit more detail about the story.
you has quite possibly one of the best, like, title cards I've seen in the game. It is very, movie-esque, I will say. Like, you're, like, getting panning shots of a city from an airplane or from a helicopter while, like, the credits are, like, superimposed onto the city. Looks very awesome. And essentially you have to...
I got trapped.
essentially you come in and you are being experimented on, essentially.
Right.
Oh god, this has already gone poorly. I forgot this guy was here. Oh god, no, this has gone so badly. Oh man. Yeah, okay. Maybe trying to talk while doing that was a bad idea. So the whole premise of the game is you're on the space station to help develop what they call neuromods.
Right.
So what neuromods are is essentially, I'll go into the menu and show you what they are in gameplay terms, but they are like injections of, you inject them through your eye, which is kind of fucked up.
Yes, that's what the whole thing of him looking into the mirror
Yeah.
and seeing his red eyes. Yeah.
So you inject them and they're essentially like abilities or like neural enhancements.
Yeah.
So for example, if I look in my, yeah. So, in gameplay terms, they are a skill tree, essentially, and you spend neuromods. But the whole premise of neuromods is you can install a neuromod, but you can also uninstall a neuromod. But when you uninstall it, you lose any memory of when you had that neuromod installed. Say you had a neuromod installed for a month and then took it out, you could lose that month of memories.
Okay.
So it does allow them to set up for some really awesome...
Amnesia sort of stuff.
and they are kind of playing with that in the sense of the story.
Can you do that in game now?
No, so you
No.
can't uninstall them in the game. But
So it's not like Deus Ex where you could reconfigure almost.
So, currently my objective is to go gather voice samples of a girl who, like, basically locked the door using her voice.
Okay.
Because I want to get two arming keys to blow up the space station to stop what you saw there, the Typhoon, from escaping the space station.
The Typhoon is the black stuff?
Yes, the black goo-esque things. So they take the form of, like, that big guy you saw.
Yeah.
And I think there's a smaller one, which is kind of what they've been pitching as the main thing in this game, is these smaller enemies that, like, can take the shape of anything in your environment.
Mimics or something
Yeah.
they're called?
So, like, I have this, which will spot them, but initially you don't actually have this, which... oh god. Get the fuck out of here.
So why does it have a name? Are the bigger ones people have been taken over?
They seem to be implying that, yes.
Yeah,
The
okay.
bigger ones are occasionally people who've been taken over. So, so they seem to. This is my biggest issue with the game. Is the combat, I would say. I actually really like the story so far, and it's probably the only thing that's driven me to keep playing it so far. Is the combat just feels... You never feel like you're in a decent position to fight.
Yeah, you always feel you're on a back foot sort
Yeah.
of thing.
So, like, for example, Bioshock did it really well, where as long as you had your wrench and your shock plasmid, you could kind of take on any slicer no matter what.
Yeah.
You may get taken pretty low, but you're always in a decent position to fight them. This kind of feels the opposite, because you have this glue gun, but it runs on ammo. So if you run out of ammo for this, you're kind of fucked.
Essentially what you kind of need is like a gravity gun from
Yeah.
Half-Life. Like something that essentially you can use as the environment, or it has unlimited /heat ammo. You know, like,
Yeah.
oh, you can use so much, but then you have to let it cool down.
So you see, like, I am really low on ammo, so I have like only 3 ammo for my pistol and like 1 shotgun.
Yeah, like Joe, actually, more recent example, Doom.
Yeah.
Was it your pistol had unlimited ammo in that? Like, give your base weapon unlimited ammo. I think, especially in a first person, it's safe for like third person shooters where enemies drop ammo.
Yeah.
That's fine. But in like a first person shooter, and it seems to have some sort of horror elements to, or some survival horror elements to it, with the like lack of ammo.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to have in a first person shooter, you need to have like, right, you've always got this, just fall back on, because for all you know, like, because it relies on skill, like, you could be shit at aiming, you know, and therefore, like, you're not going to be able to hit everybody. And
So, to kind of offset some of the ammo scarcity and med scarcity, they have these, which are recyclers.
yeah,
So you can put a bunch of junk or other equipment in here and then hit recycle. And then all these cubes pop out. Blah!
Jesus Christ, that's quite fun though.
And then there's one in this area, but I'll probably not get to it because it's behind a quest. Is
That dude.
Yeah. So there's also things where you can put those materials in and get items back out.
Why is he frozen?
He's been typhooned.
But I thought typhoon things moved, not just hollowed them out.
Okay, so I will. So let's explore.
Yeah. So
What do you...
to me, it seems like they have gone. Like, if the story's good, it does seem like they've gone the Bioshock way. But with Bioshock, and it's probably going to be a running theme of comparing this to Bioshock. It's a shame they haven't gone the route of Bioshock's combat. But one thing, because when you said to me that you've run out of ammo and shit, I actually kind of thought
This would be much easier with a controller.
I can imagine.
No, I'm not getting this.
So close.
Ow.
It does it do damage.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever filled one of those.
Mm.
These are much easier. These seem like they were designed with a controller in mind.
Yeah. You said like all in all, or sorry, you didn't say, but I've heard that all in all it seems to support keyboard and mouse quite well.
Oh yeah, it's grand play, but like some things like that and like this radio wheel seems like they were designed with controllers in mind.
I do love how places like this.
How many bodies do you have, huh?
I do like the places like the Bioshock thing where like you just walk around. It's same with Fallout, and like there's little stories within each room
Yeah.
as you find bodies. You're like,
So
shit, how
that
did
seems
this
to
go
be
about?
like the main theme of this is your main quest will take you to like kind of each of these different areas,
yeah,
and then each of these different areas will have like their own
mini
side
quests
missions and stuff to do.
But yeah, so what I was saying was like, when you said to me that there seems to be like a scarcity ammo, that to me implies there are maybe survival horror elements to it. But the thing is, in survival horror, there's always the stealth option. Does this have? This has no stealth option whatsoever, really, does it?
There is some stealth stuff, but it never feels completely viable.
Yeah, it's not like you could ghost it.
Your better option half the time is maybe to just even fucking just run through. Hi.
So is he going to get?
He is mind controlled currently by a bigger version of something.
Okay.
Let's go Egon out, because I know how I'm for it.
So watch out, so you got shocked here last time.
Yep. There's that. Okay, that's it. So you do get some like stuff like this AMP or like these Typhoon lures which will attract them.
Yeah.
But my favorite is just this one, which just knocks them down.
Are they all electronic?
No, so
Or
they have
just
different.
a subtype?
Yeah, so there are certain ones that are electronic. There are certain ones that are. Fuck up! I need you in head.
Does it have a head?
Probably. That's not the one I wanted. So like when you do have equipment, I think the combat is fine. It's just there's so often when you don't have the stuff you would need.
Yeah. It does seem to be like you have to search for stuff instead of just plowing on ahead.
Yeah. So I'll show you that. Oh, I've actually picked up a few. So the way they seem to split the neuromods is these are just your standard ones you start with, but then they also have, as you saw there, like a research that mind control guy.
Yeah.
And those will unlock these psi powers, but they seem to discourage you from using them, so to speak, because they'll say, alright, technically doing this injects you with Typhoon material, which then means the security systems on the station will start seeing you as a Typhoon and attacking you. So they really discourage you from actually using these. So that's why I haven't got any.
Is it possible that they're just... Maybe it's the fact that they are strong. They are stronger mod. Like, they are more useful, but stronger. And therefore it's trying to... If you're going to be stronger, we are going to amp up the difficulty sort of thing.
Quite possibly.
I have seen this.
Yeah. I haven't used this, so that's why I'm ending it now. Because I want to see what's out.
This is a...
Oh, I fell over.
Why, Nick? Why did you die?
I don't know.
You're not what they say you are.
I've never seen this before, because I've never injected myself with one of these.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
So this will probably be... Okay, so this is your brother, who is like kind of being set up to be the bad guy.
Why is he so fast?
So you can see that is very Dishonored-esque.
Yeah.
That guy's face.
But even Alex Yu's
Yeah.
face and that collar ID.
You became something new that day. Something higher.
I remember when
I knew then.
I was
as
really,
now.
again, not getting ahead of ourselves.
Mission is to
So I was on the fence about this game, and then whenever I saw he was working on it, I was actually got really excited for it because it's the team behind Dishonored, and Dishonored's a good game. It's not my cup of tea, but I can appreciate it as a good game. But
I'm a cop!
wee.
This is kind of dope.
Yeah, people have called people have called this aggressive prop hunt.
It's Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I saw the team that was working on it, so it was Dishonored, and then the music is done by the guy who made
Yeah,
Doom,
Nick Gordon.
and I got really excited for it. And it's that like that when you hear that team, it sounds really promising.
Like, I'll even say, like, to go as far as, like, I know I'm really shitting on the combat, so to speak, but, like, to go as far as saying, I've put this on easy, and I'm still not really enjoying the combat.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, they are taking it too far, I think, for how scarce the ammo is.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, it does seem to be like they couldn't decide on whether they want more of a actiony first-person shooter or more of a survival horror first-person shooter, and so they kind of tried to go down the middle, get both of them, and that doesn't gel well because they're too like an actiony first-person shooter has to be very fluid, very fast-paced almost. And then on the other side of that, if you're doing a survival horror first-person shooter, like your Dead Space, it has to be very tactical and like methodical and slow-paced.
So you see, I did sneak damage there. So sneak is a thing, but it just never feels like it really works out because they can actually send you from really far away.
Which is a shame, considering like these guys did fucking Dishonored. You think stealth would be their forte?
Well, from what this was a different studio technically. Like the Arcane has two studios. One's in France, one's in Austin.
So essentially it's going to be like Mass Effect Andromeda, where like the backup team was given their
So, okay, so you're asking me if it's
Who's
okay
this?
to record
So this is the girl I'm trying to
our
like
game
reconstruct her
on
voice
the
essentially.
transcribes.
Right, okay.
Yes, I know using the memory, it's not right. I can't be having this conversation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lose my job for even talking to you about this. What? What? Exactly. What you're going to do is have dinner with me. What? You say what a lot when you should say yes.
Smooth.
Yes?
Wait,
See?
well, I'm
All
very...
settled. Don't
What's
worry about the
happening here?
transcribes. It's not against
Oh,
regulation.
oh god.
What's that?
So,
Nick,
are you
what's
gonna
happening?
There's an enemy in
this
here.
game, or-
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The fuck is it?
Why are you rushing to find it?
Cause I'll kill it. Duh.
So is it a mimic then?
No, it's a phantom. They're like invisible ones. There it is!
Oh! The motherfucker just threw shit at you!
Yeah, it does that. Shotgun. Get fucked, boy!
Why is it a question mark?
Because I haven't researched one yet.
Oh, right, okay.
So, there.
Oh, those are cool.
I need that. There's a Dungeons and Dragons equivalent in this game, which I
Fit-
think's kind of funny.
Fatal Fortress.
So yeah, one thing, I'm not like massive into like reading a bunch of shit in games.
Yeah.
So like, I haven't read a bunch of the emails and stuff around, or like the background. Apparently this game is set in an alternate history where JFK wasn't assassinated, and then Americans and the Soviets built this space station together.
Wow, okay.
That's really weird. Who's Paul? We're looking for someone's Paul here. Sky, okay.
It is amazing what people will put into,
What's up?
This is fast.
like,
Officer Falls.
brother!
Malia, I have an important request. It's sensitive, though. I need to know I can trust you with a surveillance matter.
Yes, of course, sir. It's
Looking
just
for a
that
mimic. I
normally
don't see
I
one.
can't do something
Shocked.
like that without consent from Chief Elazar.
Do you know how you can find a mimic?
and
Well,
another
By
doctor.
mimicking yourself,
Those
Nick.
people report.
Turn into tiles.
Like,
Yes, sir. I understand.
I want you to keep an
Yes!
eye on Vegas. Where she goes.
just a powder!
Visitors.
I'll log everything on the security computer.
Send me a report at the end of the week.
Don't forget to bring a towel!
Wanted to check in on you, Scotty. Just
Wanna get a little higher? Oh,
taking
shit, the
over.
bed.
Okay.
Awesome.
Weird.
Oh, what the fuck's that?
I can't
Stun gun.
believe you got modded for
Does it
Alex's
have ammo?
clown
Yeah.
show at the Tulip.
How does it...
Are you
Mm,
kidding? I've always wanted to play.
how does a
Instrument
stun
like
gun
that.
have ammo?
It's so.
So see those...
Oh god! Oh,
What'd you do?
open Steam overlay by accident.
See, the
See,
shoes.
those key
I feel
pads?
like I've
Yep.
been doing this since
Can you
I
actually
was
find the
7.
codes for them?
Besides,
Yeah? Okay.
You are going to
I
be on stage
think
with me,
because
right?
I have
Only catch you if you suddenly
found...
collapse. And
This
only if you keep me from
no.
punching Alex if I drink too
Is
much.
there a crew cord? Because I found her thing? Is she here now? So there is a thing if you can actually find, like, everyone here is, like
Somewhere.
every named person on this list is actually here in this, and there is, I think, achievements and stuff for finding them all.
So, like, but, like, they're either a corpse or they
Yeah.
are taken over.
So you can see the tech ones are ones that I've, like, found.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, my psi is low. There we go.
Why was your silo? You hadn't done it.
Because I was...
Or
That's a psi power, is being a thingy.
being a mimic, being
Yep.
tiles. So, have you got enough of her? Oh, yeah, there's enemies in there.
Yeah, no.
Have you got enough of her voice logs to access what you need to access yet?
No, you need to find, like, all of them.
Whoever you are, run. There is no more fool here except you. If you are still a hold of your brain, good. Others here are not. Shoot first before
Alright,
they get
so
close.
you can...
The
What the
puppets.
fuck is that?
No!
Arms.
There's...
The
Telepath.
master is
Alright.
close.
Oh god, he's coming towards me. Oh god, oh god.
Or puppets, or both. But do it before they
So who's
kill you.
talking here then?
So he is a chef that has locked himself in the kitchen.
Maybe
Alright,
we
what,
talk.
boy? You alright there, buddy?
So I kind of want to do that bit, because it's kind of tough. Took me so long to kill that guy. I literally had to bring a turret from another room and just like keep repairing it.
So, is that another thing?
Yeah, there's an enemy there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh!
Oh, fuck! Ugh.
Oh!
That's pretty cool. Like, that goes around the corner and will change. Is that a cup?
It's a martini glass.
Just...
Oh god!
Bro!
Get the fuck back here!
So did they not actually attack you?
Some will, like, some will jump out and attack you.
That's some are just being dicks.
Get fucked!
Like, those are cool. Like, it's not necessarily a cheap jump scare. It's because it's not cheap because it's not
Yeah.
like really like wah rah rah silence and then big noise. But it's great that the minute it leaves leaves your line of sight.
Yeah.
It
finds
despawns.
something.
Yeah, that's really. And that is also quite difficult to program, probably. That's really cool. It seems to me that there's a lot of great ideas in this.
Yeah.
Like, there's some really nice ideas. It's just that the core gameplay just seems to let it down. There's a body. Left, right, left more, slightly left more, there, feet.
I just want the ammo.
But like, even the way that this is laid out, it's really cool because like your attention was automatically going to be drawn to that door. So when you turn around, you're just going to see the feet sticking out, which is a nice way to do it.
Yeah. You're dead.
Oh yeah, she is. Not in a good way right now.
Ooh, beer.
Can you get drunk?
Yep.
Nice. So what? It says you're a test subject, yeah.
Yes, but it's implied that you willingly did all this to yourself. You just don't remember.
Right. Okay. But like, why do you have a wrench? Is it just so happen the first thing you
Just
find,
find it.
or are you just an engineer?
Nope, just find it.
So the tests were being taken. You were sent up here to the station for the test, yeah.
Yes. No. Well, it's very ambiguous at the minute. Like, it is very much like they seem to be. Essentially, what it seems to be like you. God! It seems to be that like you came up here and then started like you give yourself the neuromods, and then at a point you took them out, but you don't know why.
Okay. Is it hinted at your brother knows why, or
Yeah.
Okay. If they give you as a decent brother, he'd just fucking tell you. There's gotta be a thing in here, isn't there? Ah, no, okay.
So I haven't found a use for it yet, but this is pretty funny. So like this does no damage to enemies, but you can hit screens from far away.
What the fuck? Unless there's
It's a fucking Nerf crossbow.
unless there's like a way that you maybe like at one point you can turn on
Yeah, like
turrets or like security systems with it.
I'm probably not going to survive this next encounter.
Nah, well, if you die, that's a good time to wrap up. So go for it. Maybe you haven't wasted all those Nerf bullets, Nick.
That do nothing against enemies. Oh god!
Oh Jesus!
Oh!
Fuck!
Oh!
What? Oh!
Oh god!
Get off my face!
The fuck is this thing?
The greater mimic. It's got spikes and shit.
Still gonna fucking die. Motherfucker.
So, note to self: they're face huggers as well.
Jump on my fucking face.
Fucking goddamn.
Get some ambient acoustic guitar.
God fucking damn it!
Guys, come on! Let's listen to some ambient acoustic guitar. What do you become? Oh god! He knew! Are you in here?
Oh, damn.
Sorry. Just hit everything.
Smash it all! Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, Nick! Right, I say go try out this next encounter. If you
Alright.
die, you die, and we can wrap it up there.
This one?
Yeah! Oh!
Oh, well. This turn on. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh god, what's up?
Oh, it's split! Why did it split?
There's two of them just.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, there's three of them? What? There wasn't three last time! Fuck, this is right.
But even like look at right now, like your pistol and a shotgun, ammo, you know, like if this was any other first-person shooter, it would have ammo littered throughout the game, the thing, you know.
Alright, one dead. Oh, I need to get out of that because that's bad.
Sorry guys, not tonight. Oh jeez!
Oh!
Where's the timer?
Oh, did it reset because I left? It might have reset because I left. There we go.
Just run around in circles.
Where is it? I'm trying to stun this guy.
Beside you!
Where?
Oh, there's fire there.
No, you can summon it from far away.
Alright.
You're fucked!
Thermal Phantom my arse.
I got my suit integrity. Oh! So you saw, like, I literally had nothing there to use apart from my wrench, which is kind of one of my main issues with the game. Is just it is. They kind of stack the odds so far against you. Like, there's only so much you should do, and I feel like they go too far with it.
Yeah. So Nick,
So Hans,
I have a question for you.
Yep.
If I was on the fence about Prey, what would you say to me?
This, as far as like this being a Bioshock System Shock-esque game, I think it does that super fucking well. I think the story is really interesting, and I think the area and the environment is really awesome. It's just, I think the gameplay really lets it down. But I think if you're really I'm not massively into those games. Like, Infinite was my favorite because it was more of an action game. Mm-hmm. If you're really into those games, like, the gameplay issues probably aren't going to get to as much as they will get to me. So it's probably for you. But if you're going to this looking for just another first-person shooter to play, this is not the right game in any way, shape, or form.
I've heard a lot of people online say that the difficulty in this is a bit, like, even on medium, people are having a lot of difficulty with it. It's like we said, it screams to me something that couldn't decide whether it wanted to be a first-person shooter or a horror survival game, and so they kind of mixed them both together, and it hasn't been done as well as, say, the first two Bioshocks, because even the first two Bioshocks, there was never, like, in that example, like, in that fight there, if this had been Bioshock, there would have been ammo and stuff scattered throughout that kind of battle area, you know, for you to kind of find and pick up and use in the fight. And that's why I think it's, I don't know, to me, like, if a game's frustrating to play, it puts me right off no matter how good the story is. A challenge is all well and good, but I don't know.
Fuck you, dog!
It's a dog? What?
No.
Alright, it's Poltergeist, never mind. But yes.
Oh god!
Why? Alright. But like this right here, like, screams to me like, oh, we wanted this to be a survival horror game. Like that entire bit right there. But yeah, so we'll say mixed reviews from Nick. Very mixed reviews.
This is a game for a certain... Oh god, he just exploded.
Jesus fuck.
This is a game for a very certain type of person.
Yeah.
Like, if you're into your Bioshocks and your System Shocks, this is for you.
Though it is not as good as them.
Like, I would say, like, if this was the type of game you're into, it may just be as good as them. It is too much of one of those games for me.
Yeah, okay. Well, thanks very much, Nick.
No problem.
This is Prey.
Let's play some Fatal Fortress.
Currently available on Xbox One, PS4, and the PC, ranging from £40 to £45. It's £40 on Steam, yeah?
Yes.
It's about 42 Yeah, so £40 on Steam, about 42, 43, I believe, on consoles. But yeah, thanks very much, Nick.
No problem. I mean, no. I'm his chair! I'm out!
Sit on me! Can you become a dead body?
Sit on. Now you are chair!